Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today I'm going to do a flip through of my creative art journal. I completed so many books in the month of August and it's only August 7th. I completed them pretty much all around the same time frame because I pretty much started them like couple months ago, and then I dabble in one book, dabble in the other, and then eventually I kind of finished them up all around the same time. So I have here my creative art journal, and I don't know, I've been journaling and scrapbooking, smashbooking for a really long time, and I have to say that this book is one of my all-time favorite books that I've ever completed, and I really love it so much. So the cover here, well, first off, the notebook. I didn't even have this in my notebook collection, but I was cleaning out one of my drawers and I found this notebook. It was given to me by my friend Stacy. She gave me a bunch of books from her stash, or not books, but a bunch of stuff from her stash, and she actually covered this notebook up with it had a different cover, and then I think she used maybe a page or two, and I just put some washi tape because I think I think she maybe ripped out the first page, and then I just had to rip out the back, just because it was a sewn binding, and if you rip out the front, it kind of like the back won't hold together very well. So I just ripped the back, and then I took apart the cover, and then I saw that this actual notebook is from Chic Sparrow, I believe. The notebook is really nice. It was just a craft colored notebook when I took off the cover, and then the pages were graph paper. It's actually a pretty large graph paper, and the pages are a nice pretty thick paper, and it held up really well to all kinds of paints, watercolor, a bunch of glues and inks and stuff like that. So I was doing a little crafting session with my sister-in-law, and while we were crafting, I'm just gonna tape this because for some reason this piece just doesn't want to stay. While we were like having our little crafting session, this is what I was doing one day, and I covered up the entire front cover with some Art by Marlene collage paper. I purchased it from Joggles. It just looks like this. They're Art by Marlene signature collection collage paper. And then I also covered it with rice paper. So the rice paper was just this full sheet of rice paper, and I just had so much fun. It was my first time to ever use any kind of rice paper, or I didn't even know how to use it. All I had was Mod Podge, and I feel like I love it so much. It turned out really nice, and I really like it. And then right here I just had to add this beautiful fairy from LittleRavenInk on Patreon, and this notebook is so textured and so much fun, and I just like really love it. So I had, again, so much fun. I did journal in here, but I didn't journal anything super personal. I journaled a little bit of thoughts, but nothing too crazy. But I also used a bunch of collage sheets from different artists, and my favorite collage sheets right now are from LittleMagicalArt and LittleRavenInk on Patreon. I use them so much, and then I have a lot of stuff that I made, like this here, this collage piece. I printed it on sticker paper, but I actually collaged this piece. And then I have different pieces, like this is mine, and I'm on Patreon, by the way, if you're interested. but this is mine. I don't do stuff like this. This is just too beautiful. I'm not that talented. But anyway, before I go on with the flip through, I just have to say that I was very, very much inspired by Dyan Reevely. She has her Delusions line from Ranger, and I don't even own any products by Dyan Reevely. And believe me, my joggles cart is like filled with her stuff, but we're in the middle of moving, so I can't really order anything right now because our address is going to change. So I'm just I just want some of her stuff. I want all of her stuff, by the way. But she's so talented. She's so artsy. Her pieces are so beautiful. Her books are so beautiful. And I was very, very much inspired by Dyan Reevely whenever I was creating this book. But that's 6 minutes of just an intro. Anyway, so here's the flip through. This is mostly, if not all, from Art by Marlene. I just sealed it with some Mod Podge, and then I just made this collage sheet. I have a bunch of these tissue paper flowers. It was my packaging from Joggles when I ordered the stuff from Art by Marlene. And then I did a lot of stamping. These are my close to my heart stamps. I used a lot of collage pieces from the various artists that I mentioned. And that's me. And then I did some journaling, and oh my gosh, like I love this page so much. This is definitely a LittleRavenInk spread. And then I just love it. Excuse me. And then this circular kind of journaling was so fun. Even this thing, and then I did some quotes. And I don't know, I did upside down writing, and I just had so much fun. I did like word find journaling, all kinds of things. This was me playing around with the Art by Marlene products mostly, and I love the messy look. I love how black just brings, I don't know, the pages together. This collage sheet is from Art by Marlene, and this is from Courtney Diaz with LittleRavenInk, and I don't know, I just like had so much fun, you guys. And then quotes, and practicing my handwriting using stickers, using printables, and like full spreads where I want to go in and throw some paint on it, use my gel pens, use the rice paper, use the Mod Podge, and some die cuts. I want to journal. I want to have black paper with a white pen, making like home spreads because we're spending a lot of time at home. And more rice paper. This one I just drew some hearts and colored them in because it was so fun. And then these images are from a free printable that I received from a Facebook group, and I just cut them out into hearts and made some sort of heart collage, which is just so fun. I have my little flower thing that I just wanted to do, and I don't know, I just really had so much. This was like markers, different color markers. This is from the free printables. And then my feelings of what we're going through right now, and more quotes. And this page is like dedicated to Pocket Journal Pam or LittleMagicalArt. Like I just love all of her art pieces, and I just thought that this theme with the sippy cups and then my stamp was just perfect. More journaling, more quotes, more rice paper, a little journaling, just like weird kind of journaling. Like you don't always have to write from left to right, from top to bottom. You can go whichever way you want to. And this was like a muted page, which went really well with this die cut. And then this this girl with her fiery red hair and the yellow background just inspired me to write a sun and kind of journal that way with positive words. And then this frame was definitely inspiration from Diane Reevely. She does a lot of these like borders, and I just put a quote in there, and then I journaled there. This is a collage art by Marlene Page with her rice paper, and then I just colored everything green and then journaled in there. And then here's the last page. You know, I think this is LittleMagicalArt, and I journaled. I put a pocket in here, or actually when I received this book, I think the pocket was already glued on, so I just put some collage pieces. I added the date, more LittleRavenInk stuff, and then this is a printable that I printed on sticker paper, so I kind of made it look like it was coming out of the card, but this is actually stuck there. But and that's the back. So super excited. I am excited to create more journals like this one, because I just had so much fun with the different art images, the different ways to journal, and just to think outside the box. But yeah. So that was the flip through of my creative art journal. If you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. You have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.